He needs to get off that crack, but it gets rid of his crack tooth pain. Running their mouth, chattering teeth. These smoke clouds thicker than your dreams. Never seen me wearing a balaclava. These bites orange like lava. You broke my doors down, so you fucked around and found out. You confident when on coke and you're still chucked up. You're cold, you're whipping on that gas, sweaty in that mask. These goons not comfortable with their task. They smoke spice, then got paranoid about the cats. Probation say lies, they can't bring out the facts. Tried to take my life, it doesn't last. Matey stole coffee from my pad, got kettle next cool, don't know how. Screws raising eyebrows, smelling in my cell. Never been locked up for anything I done. Never complained, now I'm a free man. Now fat ones rolled up, holidays and dumb. Drunk guy got cheeky, his face planted by a wham. Always try and start, then run. Drowning in lean, but it's okay, I swam. They always get police involved like spam. He brags about his crimes, but no one wants his convictions. He fly tips from his van, he lives and breathes trash. He threatened someone with a blade, but never bought out a mash. He said he had my bags, but never sorted out the cash. This cookie monster Nitty just got greedy. Fake watch, he always flashed. He wanted attention, so said he was suicidal on the bridge, but there was never a splash. He beats himself up to get bruises on purpose, to try and get a domestic on his lass. He's definitely smoking from a glass. He thinks he's hardy, ever taken off his belly. He is just an alley kitten, knew him for crack. Grandma beat him up gladly. She said he was no longer family and didn't come back. The Fed clipped him around the ear, then said to him he couldn't be doing that over here. Man tells people he has $500,000, but his bank account was nil. His balls get kicked often by angry women, but he takes that thrill. He depressed on pills and sells them to his fellow shills. He steals from charity tills. He got stripes on his face like fish's gills. He been inside so long that he never seen plastic notes made from tallow. Then he found out 3 in 1 and belief become extinct. He was livid. He dips his fingers in his grinder, then licks them when he runs out of weed. Man rides with a bunch of snakes. He brags about his crimes, then try to put it in his rhymes. This guy always makes a peep in a big public nuisance like a pest. He stole his Gramps jacket and thought that was magic. He talked like crap, living in a shack. He's KKK, but he's black. He talks guns, but he never seen a mag. He got ripped off by his dealer by a bag. He's got boobs, but you can see it sag. Your own dog hates you, bites you while his tail wags. Your bird with your best friend got you bagged. Your cellmate struck you when you said it was very bad. You were on prison phone, asking for peace, giving information to your dad. You call World Cup soccer, and you support every team flag. By moving on to the next one after a loss, you get mad, you easily get sad.
Rat-a-tat-tat, bang, dagga-dagga, brr, chuck, 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 bang. Pow, 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 pow. They leave on roads with Uncle Joe on his mobility scooter, packed full of food, bang donuts. He sells them to his friends, that's nuts. Stub it out fast, so he'll pick up your thinnest cigarette butt to try and suck on it. They won't leave you alone when they go out, they're banging for a can outside the shop. Keep your woman in front of your eyes, cause they need their hard drive checked, they have no respect. Can't do my shopping in peace when they're trying to fleece. They're on their knees to trying to find some cheese. They give information to please the Fed, now they're on witness protection. The police keeping them sweet. If this is a matrix, how come these aliens smoke spice? They say they're religious but eat pork and rice. Why do they live in a Fed's head rent free? They're runners with dirty feet, giving intel that's deep. They got less brain cells than a sheep. His bro smells so bad he put me in a chokehold. He tried to intimidate me but he had to fold. He sold his sister's jewelry, then it got melted down for gold. So his smoke a small boulder. He took savings from his kid that was meant to be for when she was older, and only just told her. He thinks he's bad when he's in a group, but he puts his head in shame when he alone. He couldn't back his shank, so his machete left the chat. He tried to rap to save his life, but he's a squeaky little rat. That's no cap, he calls himself black. He said he squashed beef, but he still loses his teeth. He got put underneath, he don't get leaf. He's cheap, he stole his granddad's Jeep for a lick of vodka. He drinks that neat. He's racist in his speech and sticks to you like a leech. Pow, pow, boom, bang, dagga-dagga, brr, chuck, 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 bang.
Yo. Yo, I'm too hot, this plot got me flaky. I'm an innocent snowman. Got bruises, they bullies with badges. Had to put ice on everything I said, wouldn't harm my defense. Anything I did say wasn't given in evidence. Officer went to get his glasses to read a lengthy statement, long like the grass. Drugs going missing from the evidence room. These police tried to pull me while full of pills and mushrooms. My solicitor is always there, the Fed knew. The made up charges was doomed. Case thrown out quick, they get so gloomy. I'm a free man, this home so roomy. Now when they're looking for an arrest, they stop choosing me. Started dripping music, then it got tuned in. Cash got fruity, enjoying the sun with my infused smoothie. Whipping up some of my creamy cocoa, shining like rock diamonds. My crystals glistening, got them like disco. Feeling getting them moreish. These guys numb from my wash like they on bunch of codeine with morphine. They wanna lock up the herb of the earth, but they just check the smurfs. Grown from the dirt, nothing but a plant, they still call it a crime. When they look up my bars, they incriminate my rhymes. My money clean, but feds still wanna chime in. I'm just an innocent snowman. Yeah, yeah, I'm just an innocent snowman.
Yo, see me whipping in a Porsche GT2 RS. Blacked out windows, green and black. My spec was so sick that the dealership didn't want to hand over my keys. Now I do deliveries fast, my customers know time is money. No slack, luxury packets, I'm bringing out the herbs on the street in my green machine like I'm driving a weed limousine. Followed by a police for half a second, they couldn't recollect. I was there, they got left with a sticky flower scent. I was gone before they lit up the blues. Man them pulled up next to me, they said he wanted to race me in his RS6. So I told him to give it a rest, I didn't want to spring my chest with my tune. 911, GT2, RS talk. Whoosh. Is that Superman under my hood, man? Never understood. See me wrap this thing up before I could leave. It's already a generous gap with my dog on my lap. They tried to pull me over, so I told the Fed to take it to the track, but they left me and never came back. He told me to go to the alley, then went shy. His fake slop like AI. Goon messed with the wrong guy. He clearly didn't wanna die. Can't beat me, must be high, but not on mine. He causes rage when he's completed statements with his feet up. He wonders why he gets beat up. He needed a lift from the police station. He can't afford petrol, not even half a litre. He in a rusty Vauxhall Corsa with a cracked windscreen, dented body and a dangling exhaust. I smoked him before he lit up his cigarette. My bird make my heart tingle, let the flutter from my turbos. He checked his tires and it looked melted like butter. You can tell a man by his car, he was definitely living from the gutters. Yo, pow, yo, bro. Man's not had a zooty, getting erratic. I got loud stored in my attic, they call me the weed fanatic. I'm a farmer working my magic. He smokes bicarb, it's tragic. When man was in jail, he boasted how he was sick, but really, he only got roasted. Man was the private cell, cleaner for half a paper pipe. He went in voluntary segregation for his own protection, like an MP leaving the election. He was in debt there, that's my recollection. He's a cheeky nonce that killed another nonce, being called hero in the comment section. Why are people not waking up? He bangs on about people's convictions when he was on the same wing, trying to stay alive and staying out of jail to play Grand Theft Auto. He back inside then said that he didn't want to miss GTA 6. Yo, my probation officer planted coke in my bag, so I caught 2 years. They covered up my complaints, no surprises. CPS abused me since I was 15. They tried to cage me, couldn't change my mind. Every corrupt officer making out I'm aggressive when it was just a myth. They just don't wanna hear my truth. One had rashes and a loose buck tooth. From the block to the booth, let the real ones relate. I've been a good citizen since I was youth, but the system needs a criminal, so won't tell the truth. My local council's union jack has been replaced with a pride flag, and the shops have removed the British flag. My apps are forcing everyone to use the LGBTQ design when they never agreed to this. They want everyone to transition. He films his mates weed and posts as if it's his. He gets bullied and has no risk. He's far up on the Epstein list. He got kettled in HMP so many times his head turned into a crisp. He pretends to be a veteran, but he got stabbed by grandma and pretends it's battle bullet wounds.
I got all I need, just all of my sacks of weed. I'm packing the packs and rapping the raps on my razor. Born for the tracks, the grind in the game. I'm trying to make a living while keeping it real. Don't fake it and make it, I just wake it and bake it for real. Some feds can't even tie their own shoelaces. Crash before police chases, that's the basics. Wise man out here wearing garden gloves in the heat when they do no gardening, that's just defeat. My key worker said I should get a dog cause of the stress. Then I won't have to pull out my stretch when I'm under threat. CPS, causing a circus when it's just a lit up zoot. Man's just trying to live, what's the loot? Someone needs to take my card and cash cause I shop like a billionaire. No Temu, that's just class. My hands never leave my grinder, that's the code. Told him to go to the side window, lighten the load. She doesn't get bread, she loving her fed. How does her stalky stuff taste like deodorant when she still stinks? She's grafting for washed up chalk, what she thinks. Cracky ain't got no backy, he thinks he's Aki. Can't jack me, she's got a face like an angry ogre without her phone numbers. She got stuck on the side of the road.
And one told her she's a silly sausage with a long neck like an ostrich. Clearly ate all the porridge. She's got elephant ears and long claws, jaw swinging, she's tweaking. She's pinging, she giving it the big and she's leaking. She is retarded, got disregarded, then discarded. Don't care about no Malachi, go stab with a vape pen and a car key. She's smoking on bird feed, trying to hit the terpenes while she's searching. She's scuttling around in a flat, looking in carpet crevices for crack like a gremlin. She got a needle stuck in her arm like a good luck charm. It's her arm. I got all I need, just all of my sacks of weed. I'm packing the packs and rapping the raps, I'm a racer. Born for the tracks. The police corrupting things slide. She writes statements like hieroglyphics. Looks like a new case of syphilis. When she's waiting for crack, it's hit or miss. One for a $5, took the piss. She's a misfit, nicking a pack of biscuits to tick off a customer wish list. People want a bigger chain, while the poor people feel pain. Just want food on the table, got nothing else to gain. And people just make a story, clout chasing fame. She ain't no Bob Marley, she only takes that Charlie. Her breath smells like garlic, they weren't dropping the charges, that's gnarly. Why am I always getting locked up before my birthday? Turkey leg on Thursdays, screws got bullied on their first days. I got blessed by the system, now I'm whoa. Television and history, can't even stick to the script. It's a joke.
Yeah. Me and my bros don't like bullies on the wings. When they come round here, their canteens disappearing. DHO will be laughing tears past all these years. When I was a youth, I got stowed leaves, now I'm going my own trees. Probation neeks trying to find my location, but I made them relocate. They called me a ghost, then he said the case had to close. She got a monobrow, do you know what I'm on about? Almost got robbed, and only one of us survived. Wonder why there's so many stabbings, but they try robbing the wrong guy. Or you might just get shanked for selling that fake Cali. What's that on your scales? It looks stringy and light like bills. That's why you couldn't make any quick sales, and it always fails. She stole off her grandma on more than 4 occasions, so her dad gave her abrasions. She's racist and doesn't like Asians. Don't get giddy or you might lose your kidney. I'll make you go down under, and I don't mean Sydney the Fiend. He not paying the bills, I make more bread than the flour mills. He making everyone get the chills. My crops always make it through the docks. Covers on the rise like the numbers on my checkup. Rather stay high and stay behind my door, cause that's all I ever knew. You don't scare me or your crew don't like you. The benefits office doesn't like you. That's why you can't even smoke less than a crew. When they bully the disabled, I'll make their windows shatter. His lips are crusty, their yard is dusty. She get fussy, then move musky. She starts her husky, man gets booed. Everyone knows he's twitching for food. Don't everyone knows he's twitching for food. Don't everyone knows he's twitching for food.